637. That's it.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Ready.
Throwing first play is Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Shotgun now for Lance. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done.
Here we go.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Triple, 38. Strike.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Bengals at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
From the 38, Lance. And that is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Okay,
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready?
Off of play action, here's Lance. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Yellow, blue. Hut.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. To throw, it's Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have real expert depth.
Touchdown, Bengals! Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the year. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What now?
On play action. Now Carr. Blitz coming and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. If they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now first carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Open game, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
Smith got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that...
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You're mine.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And again, that's Hurst. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll work down inside the 45.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 44, Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trevon Diggs. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Squad ranks.
Lance looking to throw it. He completes it to Boyd. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of 30 before it's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, Your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Lance's throw taken in by Watkins here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Get ready.
Play action, now it's Lance. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Well, this looks like a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. On play action, Lance. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus some defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. They just proved to themselves that they can get to him. I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Lance now to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Throwing now is Lance. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Kyle Juszczyk, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. It's now 20-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Donovan Peoples-Jones now from the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know what all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
Lance now on 1st down. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Lance. Smith catches left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes knocks this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On first down, Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Black shot. Red, yellow. Check pink. Black ultra.
The Lance going to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it makes the score 28-9. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up with the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. The slot man in motion right. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores. You're probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line. Because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
From the gun, it's Cole. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them, so what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake. Lance. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Lance now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now Lance. Swings this out for Hope. And he'll be held down at about the 30-yard line.
If anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Another completion here to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Here's Lance. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Again, it's Lance. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's got him in. Complete. A big play that time through the air. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw, it's Lance. And he will take it away from Bengals touchdown. Trey Lance with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And now here's another interception. Sean Davis with a pick. And the Bengals